Hi, ELF volunteers. It's Dana again. This Center 4, we're on Center 4 for weather and water. This center is about water pollution. So we're going to talk, you're going to talk a little bit about what you learned in the intro about that water is a limited resource, how pollution can affect it. For this one, you're going to need some ice cubes. The ice cubes will be in the office, so hopefully your coordinator will pick up, or one of you should pick up when you go in the morning. You will have a baggie of them, and you can just put them in. There is a cooler you can keep them in, so hopefully they do not completely melt throughout the time that you're doing the 4 rotations. So the first is the water ocean pollution experiment. So everything should be in this little bin. This is what you're going to use for your water experiment. So you're first going to fill the bin about halfway with cold water just from the tap. You're also going to have to use a hot water carafe. This should be set up during the intro. You're sharing it with centers 1 and 2. And you just put it on here, make sure it's plugged in, press the button down, it'll heat it up. Make sure adult use only, please. And then you'll probably have to refill it and restart it for each center. So with this one, you are going to take some hot water and fill this cup with hot water. You could fill it like up to here most of the way, and then put some blue food coloring in it. And then what you'll do is you'll take your water, obviously it will be sitting on the table, but you'll take the cold water and you'll dump the hot water in it, and have the kids kind of watch and see what happens. And the movements of the water, kind of talk about that and what it looks like. And then, because the hot and cold together make it move a little bit. And then you will take some vegetable oil. I have a whole thing of it. You don't need that much, just, as much as you think. I would pour, like 1 or 2 seconds worth in there, just to show how that works, because oil doesn't mix with the water. And you talk about how that's car fumes, chemical waste, and see what happens when you add that. Then you're going to add some small plastic bottle caps. I tried to make sure there are nothing here for all of the kids to each have one. Each can put one in and put it in your ocean. And then make sure when you're done with all this, wash it out for the next group and wipe it off so the oil comes off of it. And then for that one, after that, what you will do is add ice cubes, like 5 or 6 to be the Arctic Circle, and then kind of see what happens. It should move again a little bit with the Arctic Circle, and talk about how that, when that melts, the ice melts, that moves the ocean, and then see what happens with the oil and the bottle caps. They should kind of all move together in an area. And so just talk about pollution with that. So that's the ocean one, and then there's a second one. It's called Now You See It, Now You Don't. There are a bunch of cups. You can give each kid a cup with water in it. Use your pitcher, fill up with water, and you fill it up with water, and then just from the tap, and then pour it. I would just pour like half in each cup for each kid, and then you go through, and if you have 6, do like 2 each. There are 3 different things to put in there, or you could even do 4. There's salt and pepper. You can put salt in one, pepper in another if you want. There's food coloring, yellow or red. Put like 2 drops in each, and then there's vinegar. Just put a tiny bit, and just talk about how it doesn't, like with the salt or the vinegar, and they're craft sticks for them to stir it. And so do it for each kid and talk about how each of theirs is different, smell versus sight, that kind of stuff, and pollution, and then you just talk a little bit more about pollution. So I think that's it. If you need anything, there will be extra stuff in a bin with extra supplies, or just let me know and I will go fill it up for the next class. Thanks so much. Bye.